Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Blu-rayDave back with another DVD review for you guys. And I knew I needed to watch this before, I did an unboxing of some sort. And I'm happy I watched this. This is God's Not Dead 5, In God We Trust. Of course, this is a movie I've been wanting to see too. This was under the radar for me. I had no idea when they released it. I knew they were making a fifth one. I just didn't know when it came out, and it came out around when the election was coming up. My parents saw this in the theater. I love what the God's Not Dead movies do with this franchise. They always come around specific current events, right? Apparently it was either in the last 4 years or maybe 4+ years, 40 million Christians didn't vote. And what was it, 15 million or 1,000 Christians aren't registered to vote. I'm going to try not to be too political in this, but it could be a dodgy subject, as much as I say I'm a Republican conservative, right? Believe me, guys, I still have those beliefs. I'm just not trying to be much of a political guy, right? Yeah. Of course I still vote. Make no mistake there, right? I've made my political views and opinions very clear on the channel here, and you can see the buddy on the window. Hi, bud. Yeah, this one was pretty good. Number 4 is still my favorite because, the homeschooling theme. And I'm happy I got this in person at Walmart for $15 because, I was afraid, if I ordered it off of Amazon or something like that, it wouldn't come with a slipcover, so it's always best to get this in person, if it still has a slipcover, guys. Of course, I am a little disappointed, this one didn't get a Blu-ray release either. I don't know if PureFlix and Universal had any Blu-ray contract agreements. I don't know. I don't want to dig deep into that, but yeah, this was pretty good. Of course, you got David A.R. White. I think these movies are pretty much based off his perspective, in the films, because he's the constant main star. And of course, what I also like about these movies is that they don't always keep the main cast together. It would get repetitive. There'll be a couple characters that would stick around the movies longer. Dean Cain made a comeback. He hasn't been in this franchise since the first one, right? Yeah, this is so good. The main chick for this movie was pretty hot, I would say. And Dean Cain looks like he's gained more weight since the first God's Not Dead. So 11 years. Honestly, what happened, man? I don't know if you guys can read the synopsis, but if you can, feel free to pause the video. I'm happy that he made a comeback for sure. He was in the last one. I was on the edge of my seat, there with this movie, there's pretty heavy topics in this, right? That's what makes it so good, right? So we got our case here. Here's our DVD. It's orange. I did buy the digital copy for this a little while back just because I want to have both formats, platforms. I have unboxed the previous unboxings of the God's Not Dead movies. This is the Blu-ray original trilogy pack, and this is the 4-film collection. Yes, I am aware that the 5-film collection is out, but I'm not going to get it just because it's you gotta get all the 5 films in one pack. No, that's something I could give to my family one day, the 5-film collection. They still have the first one. I mean, whatever opinions you guys have to say in the comments, I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to respect your opinions. If you've seen this movie or not, and what are, I don't know, I guess what are your political beliefs, right? And this is something I've been contradicting / being hypocritical about when I first started my channel. Like I've always said, like this is a Republican channel. What I failed to realize is that like I'm a huge fan of like the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and I have not been giving you a lot of you guys that like I grew up with like what would you call it, like my opinions in general, whatever they were, they weren't treated with respect, right? Like they were always treated like people were like being negative, like they had to like be toxic. Like, hey, I'm just saying my opinion, right? Like, and if things get nasty, I'll be toxic with you too, right? Like fair is fair, right? Like I've always believed like fight fire with fire, and it served me pretty well, So I am giving you guys the chance, to speak your hearts out, right? Like I want to hear you guys out. Again, I'm at that age. I'm 24. Like I'm at that age where, I'm really starting to like hear everybody. Like again, I didn't take opinions pretty well, like constructive criticism well, right? Like, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Like, because I knew I wanted to address this on my channel, like. Because obviously, any Democrat who runs a YouTube channel, they will ignore your opinions and they will delete them. Like, I've deleted just like I guess mostly constructive criticism comments over the years, and I didn't consider like I didn't like give it to any thought like what people in general in the past have been saying. So like, but of course, negative comments will not be tolerated. Like if anybody goes too far in the comments, like, those will be deleted for sure, because I don't want, like, people going into the comments and reading the negative comments and it'll bring them down. That's also, we have to consider on here, guys. Again, there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism, right? Just speak your heart out. And as long as, like, it's positive for people in general, then that's cool, Like I said, like, me being a Republican, like, I need to, like, allow you guys to have like your free speech, like have your opinions and constructive criticism, whatever. This is your platform too, all right? And honestly, whatever you guys need to say about me, you can say it right now in the comments, like I said, like, and honestly, you guys help me become a better person, right? Like, like, and of course, I've heard other people's stories too, like how they didn't take criticisms or opinions well growing up or whatever. Like that crap, it's it's very hard to admit, and it's very hard to like I guess readjust yourself. Like, of course, not everyone is going to agree with your opinion or agree or like the things you like you can respectfully disagree, right? Like again, I'm at that point where just like I respectfully disagree with people's opinions, like whatever the subject, the topic of like the matter is. Like I know some people in my life growing up, sometimes I would respectfully disagree, right? And again, to be honest with you, sometimes I didn't take lightly to it. All I heard, like, even as a kid, I took it as like, what I'm hearing is that they don't like the thing I like, or something such and such, whatever. Like they're against me, right? Like that's how I took it. That's how I took it, guys. I took it very personally like that. And looking back on it, it's just like I didn't like that version of myself. So like, again, I wasn't taught like proper, like how to like take opinions seriously, personally, whatever, like constructive criticism. Like I've had a lot of good people in a few years time now, like that have like helped me personally in my life with constructive criticism and opinions, right? Like they given me grace. So of course I want to give you guys grace too in this. Like again, speak your heart out. Again, I'm open to anything. Like and again, if you want to talk to me about certain things, you can follow my Instagram, real Blu-rayDave, and we could talk there. Like seriously, I'm open to talk about anything, guys. Okay, I want you guys to know that. you know, like, yes, and I know I'm not a Christian anymore, right? But like, at least like this is the one Christian franchise that I truly love and I'm passionate about. Like the castings and the stories of these, like, they're just so great. Like, as long as they continue to keep making good movies of this, like, then I don't have any problems with them, right? Um, but yeah. Um, so yeah, that's my take on God's Not Dead 5 and God We Trust. Like I said, it's a good movie. Tell me in the comments for any of my Christian viewers, and also Republican conservative viewers, have you seen this movie yet? And what would you rate it out of a 10? Yeah, that's all I have to say. So, again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please turn on the post notification button, share my content if you haven't already. And, freedom of speech. We love freedom of speech, right? Alright, again, you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, homies.